Having a preemie in the NICU can be a difficult experience for parents. As a family member or a friend, it's important to be supportive and understanding by communicating with awareness and empathy. Let's take a moment to understand the preemie parent perspective. The NICU is a unique place filled with tiny little fighters and their families, where each day can bring a mix of emotions. They may be feeling scared, overwhelmed, and helpless. It's important to remember that they are grieving the loss of the birth experience they had envisioned, and they are adjusting to a new reality. When communicating with NICU parents, here are a few don'ts to keep in mind. Avoid giving unsolicited advice or sharing stories that might not be relevant. Let them navigate their way in the journey on their own, in their own way. Don't compare. Avoid comparing their situation to others or even maybe yours. Every NICU journey is unique, and comparisons can be hurtful. Unless they've shared medical details, it's often best not to ask for medical specifics. Let them share what they're comfortable with on their own time. Refrain from using cliches like everything happens for a reason or it'll work out. These phrases may not be comforting at all to NICU parents. Be mindful of their boundaries and whether you're in person or online. Try not to press them for information if they're not ready to share. Don't try to minimize their pain or suffering by telling them, be positive or look on the bright side. Avoid making comments about their preemie's appearance. Some preemie parents may be self-conscious about their baby's appearance or weight, so it's best to avoid these comments at all. Here are some examples of what you should avoid saying to preemie parents who are in the NICU. Everything happens for a reason. This statement can be dismissive of the parent's feelings and can make them feel guilty. At least your baby is alive. This statement can be hurtful and insensitive. Your baby is so strong. This statement can be well-intentioned, but it also can put pressure on parents to feel positive all of the time. When can I come visit the baby? Don't ask to visit the baby without the parents first prompting and asking you if you want to come visit. They may not be ready for visitors, or there may be restrictions in the NICU. What's wrong with your baby? Don't ask about the baby's medical condition unless the parents bring it up first. You don't look like you've had a baby at all. This statement can be hurtful, insensitive, and dismissive. At least you didn't gain a lot of weight. I can't speak for all mothers, but in my case, I would have preferred to gain weight than have my baby in the NICU. At least you're not pregnant anymore. This statement is also hurtful and insensitive. Don't worry, your baby will be fine. This statement can be dismissive of parents' concerns and can make them feel like their feelings are not valid. Can you send me a picture? This question can be extremely triggering for preemie parents because they may not be willing or ready to share their preemie with the world in the state that they're in. It's time for our tiny treasure. Every supportive word and action can make a difference in the lives and in the journey that NICU families face. Although well-meaning, sometimes community members will say things to fill the space or the open air because they're uncomfortable. When communicating with preemie parents, I know that it can be a challenge, but it's important to be supportive and understanding. By following these tips in this video, you can communicate with preemie parents in a way that honors them and that honors their journey. If you have any experiences or tips you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you found this video helpful.